Stinky and the head, pedal kart conversion. Scarf. Stinky, what are we going to do today? The head asks his curious companion as they wander through the garage. Well, head, Stinky replied, I was thinking we could try to convert our pedal go-kart into an electric go-kart. Excellent idea, Stinky, head responded. But how do we accomplish such a feat? Stinky looked around the garage and noticed a discarded hoverboard sitting in the corner. Hey head! What if we use the hoverboard's motor to power the go-kart? Brilliant, Stinky, head exclaimed. Let's get to work! Here are the materials they needed to make the conversion: pedal go-kart, discarded hoverboard, battery pack, speed controller, throttle, wire connectors. To do the job they needed tools, screwdrivers, pliers, wire stripper/cutter, drill, bolts, nuts. The first step was to disassemble the hoverboard, remove the foot pads, wheels, and any other non-essential parts. Cut the wiring connecting the two halves of the hoverboard. Then attach the motor to the go-kart, drill holes into the frame of the go-kart to attach the motor. Use bolts and nuts to secure it in place. Ensure the sprocket on the motor lines up with the go-kart's rear axle. Connect the wiring from the motor to the speed controller using wire connectors. Connect the speed controller to the battery pack using wire connectors. Connect the throttle to the speed controller. Test the system, turn on the battery pack and test the throttle to make sure the motor responds accordingly. Mount the battery pack. Find a secure location on the go-kart to mount the battery pack. Use bolts and nuts to secure it in place. Connect the throttle, mount the throttle in a convenient location for the driver. Connect it to the speed controller using wire connectors. Test the complete system. Once the system is fully connected, test it again to make sure everything is working properly. They spent the day taking apart the hoverboard and attaching its motor to the go-kart, also adding a battery pack, a speed controller, and a throttle. And voila! They now have their very own electric go-kart. Finished, they anxiously took their new electric go-kart for a spin. The go-kart zoomed down the driveway at breakneck speeds, leaving a trail of dust in its wake. Wow head, this is amazing, Stinky exclaimed as they raced around the neighborhood. Yes Stinky, our plan has been a success, head said with a smile. And with this new invention, we shall conquer the world. Scarf. Stinky cheered. Let's go ahead! And they raced off into the sunset on their newly converted go-kart. The end. Or is it? Stinky and the head were thrilled with their new electric go-kart, but they also wanted to see if they could make it even faster. They were always concerned about using the best quality parts for their inventions. Here are some top brand parts that they used for their converted go-kart to ensure durability and maximum performance. They upgraded the battery pack. The battery pack is the heart of the electric go-kart, and upgrading it can make a big difference. They replaced the stock battery with a higher voltage or higher amperage battery to increase the power output. Here are the battery packs they had to choose from: Mighty Max battery, Vici battery, Chrome battery Expert Power, and Universal Power Group. They upgraded the motor. A more powerful motor can also increase the speed of the go-kart. They looked for a motor with higher RPMs or wattage to replace the one they have. Here are the motors they had to choose from: Razor, MY1020, Motenergy, Go Power Sports, and Golden Motor. They reduced the weight. The lighter the go-kart, the faster it can go. They removed any unnecessary parts or components that add weight to the go-kart. They optimized the gear ratio. The gear ratio determines how much torque and speed the go-kart can produce. Adjusting the gear ratio can help the go-kart go faster without sacrificing acceleration. They experimented with different sprocket sizes on the motor and rear axle to find the best combination for their needs. The sprockets they choose from were Martin Wheel, Sunstar, Azusa Engineering, Go Power Sports, and McMaster-Carr. They upgraded the tires. high-performance tires can help improve traction and reduce rolling resistance, allowing the go-kart to go faster. The tires they chose from were Maxxis, Carlisle, Kenda, Bridgestone, and Dunlop. Install aerodynamic features. Installing a spoiler or other aerodynamic features can reduce drag and increase top speed. The brands they choose from were DG Manufacturing, Molecule Labs, Downforce USA, Cognition Design, and APR Performance. For the speed controller they chose from the top brands, Kelly Controller, Ultrax, Saboton, Curtis Controller, and Sepcon. And for their throttle they chose from the brands, Hall Effect Thumb Throttle by Magura, Twist Throttle by Domino, Potentiometer Throttle by EV West, Half Twist Throttle by ProLine, and Universal Throttle by Go Power Sports. By following these steps, they made their converted go-kart faster and more fun to ride. They made sure to always wear proper safety gear and follow all traffic laws and regulations when driving it. Happy riding!